Hi everyone, and welcome to the Vane 0.020 update summary. This update has had a lot of under the hood work done, but we're pleased to present what we've worked on. As usual with our update summaries, we're only going to go over the biggest changes in the update in this video. The update is now live on Steam, so be sure to check it out when you can. Please be sure to wishlist Vane if you haven't yet, as it helps with visibility on Steam. Let's get into it. One major aspect of this update is performance and stability improvements. We've rewritten a variety of netcode for a few systems in the game, such as for conditions, stats, items, inventories, persistent corpses, and decals. We've moved a lot of game code to use asynchronous loading, which should prevent hitches. We've appropriately scaled a ton of textures in the game to use less RAM and VRAM, and we've implemented a new system to save a lot of memory and CPU performance on vehicle loading. The landscape is now streamed in instead of always loaded, and in general, we've managed to significantly decrease the load time of both new games and save games. Let us know how it feels once you check out the update. We've added the ability for you to stack fences vertically. You can no longer destroy stuff that has other stuff built on top of it. They do have a vertical limit, and we want to see what the community will make with this. If it gets abused, we'll deal with it then. In line with the new performance and under the hood changes, we've rewritten the save game system from scratch. It now saves an order of magnitude faster. Rust has been decoupled from vehicle damage, and is a separate property on a vehicle chassis. Vehicles rust over time in wet or humid conditions. You can use steel wool to clean it off, then spray paint the vehicle with paint items. We've added some extra visual features for distant landscapes and trees. Mountain caps and distant landscapes should now be more visible from a distance. We added rabbits and boars for hunting purposes. There's a new skin tone selection and facial preset selection system in character creation. We're going to be adding more presets and skin tones over time as we can afford it. This should allow for more unique characters than were previously possible. We've added the UN P9 SMG. If you've played modern first-person shooter games, I'm sure you recognize what this is based on. It fires a unique 50-round magazine chambered in 5.56mm at 950 rounds per minute. We've improved the planting and gardening UI. It now displays more information and color codes that information for you. We added a right-click context menu to inventory items to quickly use them. Their tooltips also now indicate their stack and weight. You can now build fluorescent lights for your base as an alternative to the classic floodlight. We've rewritten the bed system in multiplayer. In multiplayer, when you sleep in a bed, you can have up to 10 slots to save. You can select from these when you respawn. These each have a timeout to prevent abuse, and if the bed is destroyed or someone else has a utility cabinet nearby, you cannot use it. We welcome feedback on this as we're not really sure how it'll be taken. We've added a fish journal and, in general, a wildlife catalog system. We intend this to be a jumping off point for our hunting systems. Fish now have a length and a weight, and certain fish only spawn in certain seasons, times, and weather conditions. There aren't many fish right now, and the wildlife system is only implemented for fish right now, but we intend to expand this across a few different animals in nature. Finally, we've updated the in-game map to reflect the total size of the final game map. As stated in our frequently asked questions page, the final map is going to be 14.5 by 14.5 kilometers in area. On the current map, you can see the demo area as well as our planned early access area, which is currently being filled in. That about sums up the major updates in 0.020. As always, there are many more minor updates which you can look at on the Steam announcement patch notes, linked in the description. If you haven't done so yet, please consider giving us a free wishlist on Steam. If you are so inclined, you can also donate to the game's development via the link in the description. If this video is up, then 0.020 is live for free on Steam. Give it a try when you can, and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.